Right, in this video, we're going to show you some of the tools that are available to you through our View Traffic Orders area. Now, in the View Traffic Orders area, this will contain all orders, whether you entered them manually or they came through the automated system. So we're going to go ahead and click on this link to take us to the page. Now, here you can search by client ID, ad ID, or URL. You can also view URLs based on active, the ones that are to be approved or paused, those that are to be approved only, meaning they need to be confirmed, those orders that are complete, and you can also view them in alphabetical order based on the URL itself. You can also select times here or types, whether it's targeted, adult, Alexa, mobile, or state traffic. You can also download all of your orders into an Excel spreadsheet and save that on your computer for whatever you need that for. Now here, just so that we can isolate one of these many orders that are in the system right now, I'll explain to you a little bit about what these colors are in a little bit, but we're just going to isolate one of these orders, 317257. So we'll just enter that information here, and we'll pull up that single record alone. A few things to look at here. If this is red and a pause sign, that means that the order is paused. If it is green or a play sign, that means that the order is active. This is your ad ID, which is given to every single order in our system. It is unique and it identifies this specific order. This tells us here that this is a targeted order. So if this was Alexa, it would say Alexa, mobile, mobile, and so forth. The ref ID is actually where your affiliate ID would be located if you had an affiliate send this sale into your system. This shows you the client that placed the order, as well as the client's unique ID. This ID stays the same for the client regardless of how many orders they have in the system. And by clicking this, this will show you their email, username, and password. Now keep in mind this is a test account, so after this video it will be deactivated. This shows you the URL that the customer is using to advertise, and this shows you the percentage that is delivered so far in our system. You can ignore the zone area as this is used for office use only. This just identifies your account if you have sound or pop-ups or other things that we need to know. That tells a technician who's looking at your order all about it. This will show you how many you've delivered so far. So here we have 4,375 out of the 5,000 total ordered. Our daily cap, we're currently at 649 for our daily cap. Our daily max would be 993. This tells me that this order is actually an hourly order, meaning that it's set up to deliver hourly. And right now, we're set to deliver 649 total as of this hour. After a 24-hour period, we should be at 993. Delivered today, we're at 305. So this campaign's running a little behind, but it is also paused, as we can see up here. This also tells you down here the order is paused. Under our options, this will show you the date that the order was entered. Now, if you use our automated system, this is simply the date that that order was placed. So if you waited 3 or 4 days to confirm an order, then it's not going to show up, or it's going to show this date, but that's not going to be the true date that the order actually started. So here, our geo-targeting, you can see that we have custom set for this. Right now, we're targeting Asia and the United States. And we can change this just by clicking the edit link here. And we can actually add whatever we want. So if I want to add Argentina, let's get rid of Asia. You can come right down the list and you can add a few different orders. We'll just go here. Still says custom, but you see Argentina, Finland, and Kuwait. And then we'll edit that just one more time, and let's just get rid of those two. Then here you can actually see it shows the Argentina flag. So that allows you to, if you want to target South America, but you don't want traffic from Brazil, you just add all of the countries that are in South America, just minus Brazil, and you'll get that traffic from those countries. Now, keep in mind, it's a first come, first serve. So if we have more traffic from one country versus another, you're probably going to get that order filled with that first. It's not an equal distribution. You can do the same thing here with your targeting. So we can do Asian antiques and then wine. So if I've got something that's geared towards the younger crowds that like wine and I'm selling antiques or something that might look like antiques, vintage wine holders, whatever else, you can really get targeted down by doing this. We'll add that, and it's just going to show you that again, this is custom as well. This tells you right here, if you scroll over, it'll show you exactly what you ordered. Referral. Now, if I want to edit a referral, now a normal referral means that it's just going to show whatever server the traffic came from. That's what's going to show in the refer. You can do a few other things. We can change that. And you can see edit referral type. Now, right now it's set to normal. You can do a no refer, which is direct, which means we're going to try to strip that refer. It's going to show as direct traffic. Google, the GOOGL, Google Short Link Tracker may show it as unknown. And that's because what direct traffic comes across as is if somebody has either bookmarked your site and came from that, or they've typed your URL directly into the address bar. As you can see, we've got no refer here. You can also set up custom refers with us. You'll have to refer to the knowledge base about how to do that. And there's another video for that as well. Now, if you need to refund this order for any reason, you just click the refund link. It's going to send the remaining amount back to your account. It's not going to send the full 5,000 back. It's just whatever is remaining here. If you have any issues, you can always contact support as well. And we can work through something. For instance, if for some reason a bad URL was activated when it shouldn't have been and you lost a bunch of traffic up here, we can usually work with you on that. To renew an order, you would simply click this. This is going to create a new order, not necessarily do anything with the existing order here. It's just going to create a new order with all the exact settings, URL, everything else, just to save you some time if you have people that come in and actually reorder month after month. You can actually do it this way. There's another way to simply add under here, going to add more visitors, that we can actually add visitors on top of this. So by adding more visitors, you could change this number to 10,000 and extend out this order. Modify hourly, you're going to see a few things here. This means that your account is hourly because it says modify hourly. If it wasn't hourly, it would say make hourly. And so you can do those. You can do make hourly, and you can select your start and stop times here. And this will do an equal hourly distribution between those times. And in addition, you can also click modify hourly if you're already hourly, and you can change this to whatever you want. So if you want, I want, 55 on this hour, and I want 123 here, and you want to ramp it up and make it look a little different for your client, that each, you have peaks and valleys, you can do that here as well. To edit, this will allow you to edit the URL. This will give you some other features as well. I'm not going to go through that in this video, but if you click that link, I'm sure you can see what that does exactly. Checking stats, this shows you all the stats that are for this specific order. You can also look through your client panel, and that will show you, these tell you the dates and what amounts we've delivered to those. And then add history. Add history is a great one if you want to know why something's paused or something was changed. You can always click on add history, and it may take just a second for that page to load, but it will load, and it's going to show you exactly what's going on here. So I'll open that up for you. You can just take a look here. We can see on the 1st of February that at 7:20 in the morning, the reseller, which would be you, changed the geo-target from United States to Asia, United States. And then you can see here some of the stuff that we've actually done. Right here, we changed that to Argentina. It logs that, so you know. So if you paused an order, if you did anything like that, it's going to log all the details over here. If your customer changes anything from their panel, it's going to log that as well, so you know what's going on. So you have some information there. All right, and now we're going to move on a little bit. I'm just going to show you a few things here with our drop-down menus again. As I've said before, we can scroll through targeted, we can scroll through mobile, and just see everything that's going on there. Now, one of the things, if you're using our automated system, that you're going to want to look at is the fact that you get orders that come in and you need to confirm them. A confirmed order is always going to show up as this yellow or gold colored box. And you can also sort out if you say you have 200 orders in the system and you don't want to search through them. you just come on over here and say URLs to be approved only. It's just going to show you that order that is waiting. So we have a few options here. Now, by confirming this, it's going to actually remove the inventory from our targeted inventory here because it is a targeted order. So as soon as I click confirm, it's going to remove 10,000 from my targeted inventory right here. So you want to make sure you always have enough inventory or it's going to make you buy it. If you have not received payment from them, for some reason there was no payment, they dropped off the face of the earth, you can click this link to send a payment request to them, and that will send it to the email that's associated with the user account here. If for some reason you can't get a hold of the person or they've asked you to cancel it and you haven't started the order, you have the option to delete the order here, and then you just want to click the delete button in the corner. Now keep in mind, if an order is active, if an order still has traffic to use, you cannot delete it. You either have to refund it or you have to let it finish out. Those are the only two ways. That way you're not deleting an order and then losing the inventory, which can cause quite a bit of problems. So I'll show you real quick. What we'll do is we're just going to confirm this, and I'll show you that we've got, so this should say 31362 when we're done. I'm going to confirm the order. And you can see now the order has been confirmed, and then our inventory has dropped by that amount. Again, if I was to try to confirm this prior without having inventory, it would make me order the inventory. And you can see here as well, I cannot start this ad. Where I can here, for instance, I can just go ahead and start this one if I want to right now. And there we go to green and it's running. I can't do anything with this because it has not been approved. You can see it's delivered 0 of 10,000. That means it's waiting in our system, and it'll tell you here as well, waiting for approval. I hope this gives you guys some tools that maybe you haven't seen before. And if you have any other questions, feel free to contact us. One other thing, let me show you real quick that I actually forgot to mention, is that we have a daily cap here. So if you're doing hourly, you're going to see that it says 649 of 993, and you can't do anything with that. If you do not have a make hourly system, then you can change this cap. So if your customer wants it faster or slower, we can come over, we can simply say, I want to receive 500 today and not just 56. So by changing that, that's going to go ahead and load that 500. I'm just going to change it back just because that's not what the client wanted. And we're good to go. All right, that should conclude everything. If you guys have any questions, do feel free to contact us on live support down here in the left-hand corner, or you can submit a support ticket by coming underneath the support center and clicking on open a ticket. We hope this explains a lot, and we hope you have a great day.